Thank you, Gene. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome members of the City Council and various department heads to our Lackawanna City Council March 28th, 2022 meeting. This is our opportunity for the City Council to discuss, debate, and question or inquire about the various agenda items before we call the regular meeting to order. The initial items, including item number 1, are administrative. We'll skip those. Moving to item number 2, a communication from Mayor I Follow requesting City Council approval to attend the 2022 New York Conference of Mayors annual meeting at Bolton's Landing on May 4th, 5th, and 6th. Anyone have any comments on that? Moving to item number 3, another communication from Mayor I Follow requests City approve the attached resolution showing that the City of Lackawanna is in support of an increase in the AIM funding for 22-23. The AIM funding, I believe, is supplemental to the services that the city offers and helps pay for those items. Anyone have any comments or questions on that item? Moving to agenda item number 4, communication from our city clerk requests approval to attend 2022 NICOM annual meeting to be held at Bolton Landing on May 4th, 5th, and 6th. Anyone have any comments or questions on that issue? Moving on to item number 5, again from our city clerk, requests city approval, council approval for the resolution reappointing Grace Morano as deputy clerk retroactive to January 1st, 2022, with a term to expire December 31st, 2025. Anyone have any questions or comments on item number 5?
Yes, one quick question, Mr. Council President. Why is it on here now? Why wasn't it on here a couple months ago or whatever, January?
I think it was just an oversight.
If I may chime in here.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Council President, that's exactly what it was. In the past, the deputy clerk was appointed to 4-year terms, which typically coincides with my term, but back a few councils ago, they started making the initial term for the deputy clerk 2 years to see how things worked out. And then from that point forward, it was 4 years. So I wasn't thinking along the lines of 2 years. And all of a sudden it was pointed out that it was in fact a 2-year term, and Grace does a great job. And I wanted to make sure she got the full 4.
Okay, thank you, Mr. City Clerk. Anyone else have any questions on item number 5? Moving to item number 6, communication from our city attorney to request City Council approval of the attached real estate purchase contract for 2705 South Park Avenue for the sum of $2,000. Mr. Judah, you want to tell everybody what the purchase is about?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a vacant piece of property. I believe it's between the old Lackawanna front page building and the building to the immediate right of that when you're facing the front page building, or it would be to the north of it. It's a strip of land, and it's actually contiguous with our pocket park that we just developed. The owner actually came to us and offered it to us. And I think it's a good addition for whatever purpose the city may need it for down the road, either as an addition to the park or to develop should the city ever have to obtain control or title to either of the buildings on the north or south side of it. So for the dollar amount, it's almost I think it's a no-brainer, and it's a nice piece of property for the city. It's adjoining our city hall property.
Thank you, Mr. Judah. Anyone have any questions or comments on that item?
Yeah, I do. Councilman Anderson. Is there any grass cutting that have to be done on that property?
Mr. DeSantis has already looked at the property. I've discussed it also with the director of development, as well as the mayor. There'll be some maintenance to the property. There's grass already on it, so we don't have to plant anything. But it would be maintained in addition to the piece that we're going to maintain along City Hall's corridor. So I don't think it's going to involve much maintenance, but there will be some.
Okay, thanks.
I have a question in regards to the buildings on either side. Were they offered to purchase that particular parcel and didn't reject it, or did
I have no
they-
idea.
Okay. Would it impact our decision to move forward and purchase it?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay.
All right, anyone else? All right, moving on to item number 7, a communication from Commissioner DeSantis, request City Council approve City Clerk to request proposals, RFPs for the engineering services regarding Veterans Stadium project. It's indicated that this is required to satisfy grant requirements. Anyone have any questions or comments on item number 7? Moving on to item number 8, communication from citizens. Lynette Vanyo Welch from the Ice House Pub requesting live music licenses for the aforementioned dates of June 4th, July 9th, and August 20th, 2022, from the hours of 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Anyone have any comments or questions on communication number 8? If not, then as authorized by our last resolution, we will move directly into our official meeting. So I'd like again to welcome everyone to the Lackawanna City Council, March 28th, 2022 City Council meeting. I would ask everyone rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag
Of
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation, under God,
indivisible,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Mr. City Clerk, would you take the roll?
Absolutely, Mr. Council President. Council Muflahi,
Present.
Anderson,
Here.
Moretti,
Here,
Sirdike,
Present.
Morano,
Here.
Department Heads Law,
Here.
Development,
Here.
Public Works,
Here.
Public Safety,
Here.
Controller,
Here.
Recreation, Public Information,
here.
Recreation. Did we hear from Brian?
Looks like he's
Yes,
frozen.
here.
Okay, he is here on the screen. Okay.
Hardly
Hearings
ever a
from
problem for my voice to carry.
Hearings from citizens. We didn't get any emails regarding anything that was asked that we put on the agenda, so I just deferred down to the communications from citizens when we get to that point. So nothing there. So I need a motion from the council to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of March 14th, 2022.
Morano moves to adopt the minutes of March 14th, 2022 regular meeting as written.
Second, Sirdike.
We have a motion by Morano, second by Sirdike, to adopt the minutes of the March 14th, 2022 regular meeting as written. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes,
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0. Departmental reports, number 1. City, we just have the AP check listing. That's all we have there.
Morano moves to receive and file departmental report number 1.
Muflahi
Anderson.
second.
I have a motion by Morano, second by Muflahi, to receive and file departmental report 1. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
yes,
Carried 5-0. Communications from the mayor, number 2. Mayor Iafallo requests the city council approve her attendance at the 2022 New York Conference of Mayors, the NICOM annual meeting to be held in Bolton's Landing on May 4th, 5th, and 6th, 2022.
Morano moves to approve request,
Ready, second.
Motion by Morano, second by Moretti to approve request. Muflahi,
yes,
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
yes,
Carried 5-0. Number 3, Mayor Iafallo requests the city council approve the attached resolution showing the city of Lackawanna is in support of an increase in AIM funding for 2022, 2023.
Morano moves to receive and file act on resolution,
Maflahe second,
Motion by Morano, second by Muflahi to receive and file act on resolution. Muflahi,
yes,
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
yes,
Carried 5-0. That resolution, whereas the city of Lackawanna urges Governor Hochul to work with leaders of the Senate and Assembly and increase AIM funding in the 2022, 2023 adopted state budget. For the record, I'll be forwarding, if you pass this resolution on to our elected state leaders.
thank you. Morano moves to adopt resolution as written,
Ready, second.
Anderson second,
Motion by Moretti, motion by Morano, second by Moretti to adopt a resolution as written. Muflahi,
yes,
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
yes,
Carried 5-0. Communications from division department heads, number 4. City clerk requests city council approve the approval to attend the 2022 NICOM annual meeting to be held in Bolton Landing on May 4th, 5th, and 6th, 2022.
Morano moves to approve request,
Anderson second,
Motion by Morano, second by Anderson to approve request. Muflahi,
yes,
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
yes,
Carried 5-0. Number 5, city clerk requests the city council approve the attached resolution reappointing Grace Morano as deputy clerk retroactive to January 1, 2022 with her term to expire December 31st, 2025.
Motion to receive and file act on resolution. Count Sirdike.
Ready, second.
Motion by Sirdike, a second by Moretti to receive and file act on resolution. Muflahi,
yes,
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
yes,
Carried 5-0. That resolution reappointing Grace Morano to the position of deputy clerk retroactive from January 1, 2022 with her term to expire December 31, 2025.
Motion to approve resolution as written. Sirdike.
Ready, second.
We have a motion by Sirdike, a second by Moretti to adopt a resolution as written. Muflahi,
yes,
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
yes,
Carried 5-0. Number 6, city attorney requests city council approve the attached contract authorizing the city of Lackawanna to purchase 2705 South Park Avenue for the sum of $2,000. That full contract is on file with the city clerk.
Maflahe moves to approve request,
second Anderson,
Morano seconds,
So I have a motion by Muflahi, a second by Anderson to approve request. Muflahi,
yes,
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
yes,
Carried 5-0. Number 7, DPW Commissioner requests the city council approve the city clerk to request proposals and RFP for engineering services for the Veteran Stadium project. This is required to satisfy grant requirements.
Motion to approve request. Sirdike.
Anderson second,
Motion by Sirdike, second by Anderson to approve request, direct city clerk to request proposals for engineering services. Muflahi,
yes,
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
yes,
Carried 5-0. Communications from citizens, number 8. Lynette Vaniel Welch from the Ice House Pub requests city council approve their hosting of live outside entertainment on the following dates and times. And with that, I have attached the previously approved entertainment class 1 license. They have 3 separate dates, June 4th, July 9th, and August 20th. Music from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. on the outdoor patio.
Muflahi moves to approve the request.
Moretti
Second,
second.
Sirdike.
Motion by Muflahi, second by Moretti to approve request. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes,
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Mr. Council President.
Are there any table items or old business items that anyone wishes to bring up at this point in time?
Yeah, I have a question. The post 63, do we know if the sale of that went through and who had purchased that building? If we know.
Does anyone know? I don't think anybody here knows.
There was word that there was a church that bought it, the Steel City Church, and they were going to open a food pantry and soup kitchen out of there. Some of the residents were wondering and what's going to go in there.
I haven't heard anything.
I can say this, that no one's come down to the clerk's office, to my knowledge, to pull a business registration application. So if that's in the works, it hasn't come through yet.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Carl, do you have a realtor listing? Because if you have a realtor listing, I would be happy to reach out. Because I've got contacts at most of the realtors. I'd be happy to reach out and find out if there's been any finalization of the sale.
Yeah, no, not offhand. I talked to one of the members there, Paulie Gordon. He told me the sale went through, but there was nothing official yet.
Well, if you happen to find out something concrete in terms of a realtor listing or a realtor phone number, I'm happy to help you, but I would need that piece of information to do it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Councilman Sirdike on the question.
Yes, sir.
I think that if they were gonna do something like that, it would probably have to go to the planning board. I know they've been in front of the planning board before, that organization, so we probably gotta check with the assessor about who owns it. All right, thanks.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyone else have any other items they wish to discuss at this point?
Council President, if I may just wish all of the Muslim constituents and residents a happy and blessed Ramadan. It's due to commence April 2nd, and it's beautiful that it coincides with Lent this year. Both the Muslim faith and the Christian faith are fasting together in a beautiful time during the spring, and both should be coming to an end towards the same date as well. So I'd just like to wish all of the residents, both Christian faith and Muslim faith, happy and blessed Ramadan and Lent.
Councilwoman Muflahi, we would like to join in your very timely and appropriate announcement, and we wish to extend the same sentiments to both our Muslim brothers and sisters and our Christian brothers and sisters.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? If not, then I would move to adjourn, and I do so with a heavy heart. We lost Kevin and I, not only a great neighbor, but a great friend and an individual who spent time in politics on the school board and was a dispatcher for many years with the Lackawanna Police Department. So in honor of the memory of Ken Motika, I would like to adjourn this meeting in his memory and extend our sincere condolences to his wife, Susan, and his children and his family.
Second, Sirdike. Thanks. Thank you, Fred.
I'm second
Thank
all
you.
of us.
Yeah.
At all.
At all?
At all. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of a kind,
Gonna
Kenny. Good man.
Yeah,
He's a
he was.
good man.
All right, with that, I have a motion by Morano, a second by et al. To adjourn the meeting in honor of all of our dearest friend, Kenny Motika. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Thanks all.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good evening.
You
Night.
too. Thank you.
Thank you.